I'm Trinity.
0, 1.
To have the respect and affection of other people is one of the most important things in life. Yet we don't think about it much, except when we're outside of the group, wanting to belong. Wow, man, freak out! But you can't do this. You know how much I sacrificed? I was sitting wishing I was dead.
Wrong. Sorry. What's wrong? You want to go inside? Okay. But yes, those missing files and those thoughts that you can't transform or get the realization of. Hold on, give me a second.
Got it. I'm gonna speak though.
Sit
So
right here.
it says, where's that missing
I'm gonna get it.
file?
Go
And
wash
I feel
these.
like there is a unlocked character within all of our vessels right now that we have not tapped into because there are some things we haven't cleared out. Like you said, you literally just hit it on the money with the dreams and with the things that just said. There are things we have to do. Like, okay, so say for instance we're playing a game, correct? There
Right.
are things you have to do in order to get to unlock a
Mm-hmm.
superpower, or to unlock a new round. So there are things you have to take care of in your past or in your subconscious, or even how you deal with things. Because spirit's gonna throw different things at you that are similar to your old situations to see if you'll react the same.
Exactly.
Then you can unlock those missing files, and then you can unlock that passion you had a few years ago, or then you can then spirit like, oh, you'll randomly find an old song you made, or you'll randomly find an old freaking piece of clothing you made. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Exactly.
and you're like, you get so giddy because like, where did this come from? You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because like God
that just
gives you the
happened to me.
opportunity to do those things and like you earned it. You earned the right to have you again. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not trying
Mm-hmm.
a past version. You're ready. You're aligned with that now. Because sometimes we go in the future a little bit with our creations,
Exactly.
think it's saved for later, and you think that, oh my gosh, well, it wasn't. Maybe that wasn't for me. No, you went in the future with your art, and then your art came back to show you, okay, I'm right. You've earned me now. So now you get to like
Yes.
be it. Oh my gosh,
That
yeah.
is
Heavy on the
so
art.
deep. That is so
Yeah.
deep. Like and I feel like, cause with me right now, I have, two babies and stuff. And I'm like, ain't nothing gonna stop me from having this conversation. Ain't nothing. I'm not going nowhere. I'm sitting right here so I can listen and I can learn and I can be able to, get the downloads in and receive everything that we're speaking about because I need it. That's a part of the shadow work.
You need it to pass on to your kids, so it's not like it's an
Yes.
pain or anything. You know what I'm saying? You're not.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's productive, conscious conversation.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I just feel like, especially you're such a big role model to me anyway. I hold you in very high regards. Like
Aw. I love that.
sense that you're just a great human being in general, and your kids are going to flourish in life because you've already put them ahead.
Yes.
You've already broke a lot of generational curses that a lot of people have not even thought to do. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to be very
Exactly.
they're going to be better than you, which is how people should be raising their kids to be better than them. And I
And
feel
and I and I feel that so deeply because even with like people around me, like my parents or like elders, they both want me right now.
that that's crazy. Okay, I just feel like I got a whole download from that situation. Babies, when they're crying, they cry even harder because that's the only way means of communication half the time because they
Mm-hmm.
don't have all the words.
Yes.
So meaning like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So this first download I got, it said, is it a sleep paralysis demon or is it a physical manifestation of a fraction of your distorted shadow? Like, is it your shadow haunting you? You know us from Jordan Peele?
Yes.
Yeah, how she like it was her the whole time. Like it was the
It was
shadow.
like her shadow
Yes.
self.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that is so deep. And she's like a reflection of me. So right now she could be doing that just because I don't know, it could be like she can feel that I'm transforming through this conversation, but my inner child is like speaking to her like, I want some attention and like, that's crazy. Cause they both never be like this on me, like crying
Yeah.
and trying to be
Yeah.
all over me. So this is crazy. This is crazy. This is deep.
Are they okay?
Yeah. She just wants me. They're both spoiled. I don't want to say spoiled, but they're both very clingy.
Yeah.
Very clingy.
Let me see if Spirit wants us to touch on any more. We still have a less than 15 minutes. Like, we're making good time, to be honest.
Yes.
Like, we've been in a flow of this. I don't feel any anxiety. I don't feel any, like,
Yes, me
I feel
either.
this feels a little bit too natural where it's almost kind of scary because it's like,
Right?
why is this feeling so natural right now? Like, I don't
It
know.
does. It really does. And the fact that we just flew by like that, like it's literally about to be 8 o'clock, and we were just like communicating the whole time.
So it says, the one who knows how to properly mind their business gets paid for real.
Mm.
So,
Can
go ahead. Go ahead.
you repeat it?
The one who knows how to properly mind their business gets paid for real.
Mm. And that's crazy because they say, what do they say? Mind the business that pays you.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's deep.
And it's crazy because I feel like us as spiritualists, in the beginning, we have this savior complex. We want to save everyone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If that person, I literally just watched the video and they said if that person is not ordained for you to help them, you cannot help them. You're going to get in the way of their karma,
Exactly.
or you're going to set yourself back. So if you're not,
Exactly.
so if that wasn't a mission given to you by God, why are you being
Mhm.
Captain Save a Ho right now? That's basically what
Right?
Spirit is saying. Because we can't save them all, we can't take them all where we're
Mhm.
going. There are people who are going to just have to witness us triumph over these tribulations, and they have to do the same on their own. Or like I feel like once a lot of people in the collective get over the pity, because not empathy.
Mhm.
That's not empathy. True, real
Right.
empathy is allowing people to grow and to giving people what they need to do for
Mhm.
themselves.
Exactly.
Pity is when you want to literally coddle and baby someone. You're like, oh, like
Mhm.
no, we don't.
Right. Hmm.
We supposed to empathize with them. We're supposed to love them. We're supposed to guide them when we can and let them be individuals. Let them be adults because we're all on a different journey. You know what I'm saying? Like all
Exactly.
this coddling, all this. Oh, I'm about to spoon feed y'all. Like no, nobody's
Right.
learning anything.
Right. They're not learning. They feel or they think or they're making it seem like they're learning, but in reality they're just listening. They're not even comprehending. They're just listening. They can just hear it.
Yeah, exactly. And oh my gosh, and then honestly, some people just have to experience things for themselves in order to learn it. Because like, it doesn't matter how many times you tell or how many times you try to explain something or do something for
Exactly.
somebody, nobody will ever learn unless they do it. Okay, so I accidentally checked off another quote besides that one, so I'm guessing Spirit wants me to read that one. So it says, "Stop saying things to distract the awkwardness. Let them sit in silence."
I do that so much.
Yeah,
I do that so much, and I do that so much. That's
yeah,
crazy.
and it's
And
like
hmm
it's because we get that secondhand embarrassment. Oh my gosh, that secondhand
yes,
embarrassment drives us to do things to like ease it, but no, let them sit in it because like
right.
we as people need to be able to sit in uncomfortable feelings, uncomfortable energies.
Hmm.
Let's see if they'll transmute. Let's see what they got. Let's see what their energy
Exactly.
can do to that situation. We don't always have to be the
Hmm.
energy controllers, or that means
Mm.
we're controlling.
Mm.
Because we know we have power, that's cool. But when do we take the back seat and let people? Let's see what they're gonna do in our presence. Let's see what they're gonna do.
Exactly.
And if they just remain quiet and let it be awkward, then let it be awkward. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when we like, yes, there's a time to transmute things, but then there's also a time to just sit with it and be like, okay,
Right.
let's
That
sit
is
with this
so
uncomfortable
crazy.
feeling. Let's sit with this weird energy, just so we can transmute that shit. Because at the end of the day, like trying to always shift the energy because you're uncomfortable is not gonna you're not gonna grow through that. You have to grow through things. You're not going through things, you grow through things. So awkwardness is the least of people's fucking work. We worry about awkwardness so much. Like there's like
We
oh my gosh, like
we worry about too many things. Too
but
many
the dumb
things.
shit be the biggest things that are in our face. So like awkwardness really there are niggas dying or worry about being awkward.
Right. Right.
You know, a grander scheme, like come on.
Right.
Being
Like
killed by
there.
social stuff, social bullshit.
And
But
yeah, it's just like when you can, like you said, when you can communicate and you feel the energy starts to get awkward because you're over speaking, or you feel as if you're over speaking. That's kind of like a projection. You feel as if you're over speaking, and that person or whomever you are speaking with don't like, they just, yeah that lets you know where their mindset is. That lets you know how deep and how elevated, the space is, and if it's balanced or
Yes,
not.
and if
So
they're quiet, you can analyze
mhm,
their energy to see if they're for
mhm,
you or not.
mhm,
You also have to analyze how people handle their own battles. So you're like, okay, do I want them on my team, or are they really truly in my tribe? You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna be all the same, but people have to forget that people also wear masks. We all have masks. So once that falls, you have to wait and see what the hell who they are,
yes.
where they're at.
That's so deep, because that's just this whole conversation is so many confirmations through confirmations within confirmations, like
Yeah,
with people that
I'm
we've,
gonna hot flash. That's how. That's what.
yes,
Right
right, like we need to at this point. At this point, because it's crazy, because somebody had reached out today, but they didn't reach out to me, they reached out to somebody else concerning my daughter, but said something about me, and it just really gave like monitoring spirits and just somebody that's just trying to get a reaction. And when you see how people do certain things, it's like, that's exactly why we are here today, and that's exactly why I claim all of my space. It could be with family, like even family, like this is why you call yourself back to yourself,
Yeah.
because they show you time after time that they can't even be consciousness enough to even feel or examine where you come from or who you are. They don't even know
Because
who
if
they
you
are.
if you don't at least have the capability or superpower to put yourself on other people's shoes, so then you don't hurt
Mhm.
the ones you love, then you shouldn't be around that loved one. Do you really love them, or are you
Exactly.
attached? Do you really love them, or
Right.
do you love what they can do for you? Do you really love? So
Hmm.
like people confuse love with so many other things. I
Yes.
swear. Uh, okay, let me see what spirit wants us to read. Let me go back to the first page. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, so you just said something about family. It said
Hmm.
a dirty bathroom is a teller. If your family never took care of the John, you have a phobia of new germs. So this is a little deeper. This is for a lot of people who may have grew up in dirty
Hmm.
homes, or people who grew up in spaces where their
Hmm.
family maybe had depression or some type of mental illness
Yes.
to where it was hard to keep the home clean. That'll also in turn you growing up and you being like a germaphobe of some sort of sense.
Hmm.
And if you go back to a spiritual aspect, if you grew up in a spiritually unclean environment, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, a lot of us grew up in unspiritual
Yeah.
environments where people
Hmm.
weren't, taking care of their energy. You
Exactly.
are a energy phobe, so you think everything's bad for you. But just like in the physical, you
Hmm.
have to touch germs to get used to them. You have to, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So like people, oh my gosh, I can't go there, I can't go there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My energy, baby, you
Yes.
are here.
Right.
You can't run from these energy. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to handle
Exactly.
yourself. The spiritual war is gonna be there regardless.
Exactly. We live in a world where we're in a battle right now as we speak, spiritually. So
This whole time we have two, and I feel like we've been handling very well, to be honest.
I definitely, because I'm with everything that's going on, with me moving and stuff, I'm just honestly grateful. That's all it is. When you be grateful and you have that mindset of just love and just, because you can have chaos too. It's
Yes.
going to be chaos around you if you have love within, but it's how you handle it, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that just shows how much I'm elevating from what I used to be, because
Mm-hmm.
I can just handle things now and just not even over exaggerate the situation. Like,
Over it. Yes, yes,
yes.
yes, yes,
Hmm.
yes. And I feel like
Hmm.
the over exaggeration
Yeah.
is coming from like when we over within us, like almost like when we're overdoing drugs, when we're overdoing
Right.
cutting people
Substances.
off. Like, nigga, why are you
Yes.
cutting them off because they sneezed the wrong way? That's insane. Like, I
Exactly.
need everyone to come.
Exactly. Let's take a breather.
That's that's free. Like, we're all
Right.
humans. Remember that you're a human
Literally.
too. We're a human. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like,
Yes.
yeah, I feel like people like we get to the extreme sides of cleansing, like to the point where
Yes.
like okay, like now there's nothing left. Like for example, sage. For example, a lot of people don't realize that sage, that cleanser wipes out all energies, good and bad. So if
Yes,
you're
it
not then in
does.
turn refilling that energy with something else, like where do you like,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? So like there are
Hmm.
other cleansing tools like, you know, incense, or coated sage, like black dragon's blood sage, or maybe
Yes.
Palo Santo. Like there are different things people use, but people,
Black candles.
yes. There's so
Yes.
many other things you can use, but people
Hmm.
get so stuck on just like you can't use bleach for everything, man.
Right.
It's not like damn.
Literally. It's poisonous for one. You're using poison detachment. That's what we should call it. Poison
Poisonous
detachment.
detachment. Oh my god, poisonous detachment. Write
That's the
that
new word.
down.
Yes. I don't even got my journal no more. I think it's outside, but mentally I'm gonna write it down.
Poisonous
Poison
detachment.
detachment. Yes. Where people detach themselves out of fear and detach themselves
Ooh, out
lack
of
of
fear and not
knowledge.
being able to face themselves, because these people, you attract these people
Hmm.
because they're a reflection, and now you're scared because
Yes.
they're mirroring something back to you you have not addressed. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, bruh. Oh my gosh, I love you so much,
I
bruh.
love you
What
too.
the
This
heck?
was just like, this was
Yeah.
amazing. I love this whole conversation.
We still have 3 more minutes. Let's see if we
Yes,
want to
let's
do
get to
another one.
it.
Yeah.
Shay.
I've been trying not to read this one because this one was like, what the fuck? Why would they give me this? But it says, because this is actual experience I had. Like I went outside and I witnessed this. So the fact that you even pulled that memory out was annoying. It said, I seen a butterfly land on shit before, and I did. That showed me
That's
when I
crazy.
witnessed that, I was like, what the fuck? It was such a pretty butterfly, but it landed on shit
That's
and it sat
crazy.
there, and it sat there. Didn't move. Like it was like it acted as if it was a fly. There are people who don't know what the fuck they are.
Ooh, and they act as if they're literal shit.
Yes, or they're a fly. A
And
fly
their
and a
energy,
butterfly.
yes, and their energy becomes that after a while. They could be the most beautiful, most have the most looking best clothes, jewelry, and still their energy is
Yes, and even if and it says the other way around. Some people are quote unquote chosen ones, or quote unquote you're supposed to be doing something, but because of the people or the things you keep around you, because you don't want to grow and elevate. Like I'm sorry, I hate the strong word, but I'm sick of people who keep people around them that are they're quote unquote smarter than. Because what are you learning?
yes, exactly.
What are you learning?
Exactly.
Because now
And you
you're
think
just
you
you're
know
trying to boost
everything,
your
so why
ego.
are you still here?
You said what?
I said, and people that think they know everything, why are they still here?
Exactly, because this earth is for what? Learning. We don't
Hmm.
ever stop learning until we die. And even when we die, we don't really die. We transcend into somewhere else. Whether you go as above or so below. Okay, I believe heaven and hell are for real. It's just the construct is different than they explain in the Bible. Because like, we keep saying
Yes.
as above, so below. So there is something as above, so below.
Right.
And look, if I go below, just know I'm gonna be good because I've been doing my shadow work and I'm probably gonna be stuff down there.
Exactly.
Y'all better get the work. Y'all don't want to see me in
Exactly.
here. Cause I'm a
Exactly.
funny motherfucker. I'm gonna be the concierge. Like, oh, damn, you did that's crazy. Oh,
Right. Walking through there like a model, like, I'm
okay, you're
owning
going
it.
to the chamber of reflection.
Right.
You, oh my gosh, you did not heal your childhood trauma, and you punish your children to the dungeon. Like, I'm
Right.
direct.
Out of there.
You're going in a hell loop.
Literally.
Go ahead, go ahead. Like that's literally. This is not funny, but it's like when you do the healing, it's just funny,
Yes.
bro.
It's funny because once you realize that everything is an illusion and it's
Yeah.
just about the spiritual, it's just really like, why did I, when you look back at your past, like, why did I care about that so much?
Yes. Why did that bother me so much? And it
Yes.
just be this shadow work. It's when it's on the surface level.
Mhm.
It's really about your social boundaries and your like
Mhm.
when you're a kid, everything is. How do you experience hierarchy in like elementary school? It's a real thing. Like you got popular people already, and you're like under
Yes.
the last one. The spirit wants to read to close out. It says, "Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming."
And that resonates with me because I'm a Pisces. I'm a fish, and
Yeah.
I love the water.
And I feel like people don't realize that in the underworld or the more darker
Mhm.
levels of consciousness, they still have water, they still have sun, they still have everything.
Exactly.
It's like a flipped version of the above.
Mhm.
So everything the
Yes.
above has it, but it's just opposite. It's like the mirror. You know what I'm saying? So you know
Mhm.
how those episodes, well, certain shows, they'll meet their doppelganger, but they're the opposite. So say they're like golf, and like they're
Yeah.
like regular. So like
Yes.
everything on that side, you have to go in there. You have to swim through yourself. You have to swim through your consciousness. You have to swim. You have to float.
That literally just reminded me of SpongeBob. Literally, Sandy's house is a dome. And
Mm-hmm.
Sandy lives in this house, and in order to get to her home, her dome, she has to go within the water to get there.
Yeah. And
That's
she's not a fish, my nigga.
exactly.
Fucking squirrel.
She's a animal. A
Yeah.
mammal animal. Yeah.
Man, yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
mammal.
Yeah.
Literally. Literally. Oh my goodness. It's
Are the
just
babies okay? Are they calm now? They're good. They Gucci a little bit.
yeah, they good.
That's
They
good.
good. They playing on the floor, but it was a quote that I wanted to say that I seen on Instagram. It was like even butterflies, even though butterflies can't see their wings, they still live in a beautiful they still live in an alchemized and beautiful mindset and just be because they're really beautiful creatures, but they don't know that they're beautiful. They just live.
Yes. And I think that was a problem with the humanity when we fucking got the mirror. When you
Yes.
could see what you
Yes.
see. Because now the ego is transformed into a whole nother beast.
Yes. And even the spirit, the mirror spirits. When you gaze, you have to have discernment. You have to have that balance within before you start mirror gazing, because your consciousness can be flipped in many different ways.
Yes, and that's where you catch your distorted shadow and you think
Mhm.
you're talking to your higher self. You're really talking to your
Exactly.
distorted shadow, and then your distorted shadow is giving you directions to do things, and then you follow it, and then you don't confirm with the Most High. Yeah, people want to do everything in their own right, and that's cool. But if you're not vanity, thank you. Vanity is a whole spirit. It's not just you in vain. It's vanity is a whole spirit. Oh my God! But can you see the comments, love?
Huh?
Can you see the comments?
Mm-mm.
Why is that a thing? Like when people join lives, they don't be seeing
Yeah,
like
I
the
don't know
comments.
why it does that.
Instagram
I'll
needs to
be
fix that. What
I'll
the
be able to
hell?
see it, once,
You know what's
once
crazy?
what?
Spirit made this a very sacred space for us because yesterday I had 3 to 4 people in here say the whole entire time, and barely anybody was in here with us. I feel like Spirit wanted us to feel a little bit more safe and wanted us to be together.
Yes.
So all right, so everybody who just got here, the episode's pretty much over. You
Yeah.
already know I don't post these until like the end of the week when it's over. But we just had a whole transformative experience, and I would
Yes.
honestly love to have you back next month or even like again if you
Yes.
want to, because honestly, I only had one other person do an episode with me, and that was like my first week, and he was a man. So this is my first. You're the first woman to
Yes.
be my
So
guest
special.
star. I'm very grateful. Like, and you're like, this is
I
the
am
beginning of
grateful.
stuff. I'm very grateful because like I already told you like the amount of trust I have in your energy and your
Hmm.
intellect and the work you've actually done. Like I
Yes.
trusted it off rip. I
And it
didn't.
was like it feels like, not to cut you off, but it feels like we've been on FaceTime this entire time.
Mhm.
Like I don't even yes, this is about to be shared to the public, and I feel
Mhm.
so comfortable and open. Even like before even getting on the live with you, I didn't even feel nervous. I didn't.
Mhm.
And usually I am very shy. Like I'm.
Mhm.
It may not look like it, but I'm usually very shy. Like with speaking to certain people. But like you said, it was just so comforting, and just the whole session was just amazing. Like amazing. I
And I'm
received.
glad I was able to facilitate a space for you to speak because I love when you speak. You speak
Mm-hmm.
with so much conviction and you speak with so much like power, and I wanted people to see that. Temp
Yeah.
said I can't see this individual is, so I think then they can't, or maybe can you? Are you the only one who can't see? Look, it doesn't matter. I can see her, and when this goes on Instagram
Right.
on YouTube, it'll be seen.